What up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian, and I'm back. Now, I've had a couple of days to sit on what happened Saturday night, and that is, we all know my Michigan Wolverines finally played the first game of the regular season. We all been waiting on it. It was a tough test. They had to go on the road to number 21 Minnesota at night on prime time, and you know what they did? They pulled out the victory, 49-24. In crazy fashion. Let's just say that there's a lot of takeaways and a lot of things I want to talk about with this game. For one, they ended up putting up 49 points, which was remarkable. Now let's start with the offense. Now, we all know we've been waiting on this quarterback, Joe Milton. This is the first quarterback that Jim Harbaugh has recruited that has finally got to play in his system. Now, it was a very light day for Joe. 15 for 22 for 225. He ran it in through a tub. Hey, he looked at very poised, and they didn't ask him to do a lot. Now, I think Jim Harbaugh's philosophy is this. Now, Michigan went 256 on the ground and 225 in the air. That is the balance that Jim Harbaugh wants, and he wants to run the ball at will. That's just his nature. That's just his go. And Joe, at 6'5", 243 plus, has a cannon for an arm, and he can move. Is a great dual throw quarterback, but he wants to throw before he wants to run. But he can definitely move, as he had 8 carries, 56 yards. Now, starting with the run game, Michigan did it with a very raised. Zach Charbonnet had a big 70-yard run. Hassan Haskins seems to be our goal line power back. Even the freshman Blake Corum had some nice show in that game. And guess what? We had the return of Chris Evans, who sat out last year, suspension, academic issues, and it was good to see him get back on the field. So that I was very proud of. What we did not get to see a lot was a lot of the wide receivers being used. You know, Ronnie Bell, he had the most yards, deep play guy. We could have did a lot better in the passing game, but offensively, well, I'm not too disappointed. We could have put more points on the board. And the thing I really want to address is the kicking game. We missed 3 field goals. Jake Moody missed 3 field goals. A lot of them were chip shots, so we could have easily had almost 60 points. But the offense was balanced, and they showed a lot of poise. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from them. So let's keep growing. Let's keep getting better on offense. And that's not the issue. Now, defensively, coming to season, what I was worried about. Mohamed Ibrahim had 26 carries on Minnesota's offense, the running back, number 24. 26 carries for 140 yards. And he was getting what he wanted at will. And Minnesota controlled the clock. But the key was Michigan made a great few defensive plays, starting with Michael Barrett, the junior, made a hell of a play, hitting Tanner Morgan. Did not see it coming, forced the fumble. Donovan Jeter picked it up, touchdown. Then on special teams, Barrett picks it up and gets inside the goal line, and Michigan scores. He made some spark plays on defense. And I liked what I seen from Jamon Green, looking young. But overall, like I said, our secondary is young. Vincent Gray got beat a couple times, although one of those plays was against Bateman, who pushed off a little bit. But the secondary, I think, is going to get better as the season comes along. But that's what Don Brown has to clean up, because as Michigan plays better teams, it's going to be a tougher case for them. But there's a lot of things defensively that we need to clean up. We're young, and we need to get it done. But defensively, Aiden Hutchinson did a good job. As I said, Kwity Paye did a hell of a job. Michigan forced 5 sacks. Tanner Morgan went 18 for 31. Most of Tanner Morgan's passes were quick slants to Rashad Bateman, which I was trying to get Michigan to press a little bit, but I feel like Don Brown was a little too scared with these young corners. So that's going to be the test as the season goes on. Can they develop? Because we all know he wants to be a man-to-man team with a lot of blitzing, so these corners are going to be out on the island a lot. So if that continues to happen, Michigan will get beat if the corners don't continue to improve. So that's where coaching decides what happens in games, and I want to see if Don Brown can get these guys get up and get ready to play. Daxton Hill got banged up a little bit, but he should be ready to go come Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. And like I said, you know, I wasn't happy with the defense. I was tweeting a lot during the game how I was not happy with it, and that's just me being tough. But good thing they got a W, 1-0. First game is very tough. You got to clean up a lot of things, watch a lot of film, but overall, I'm pretty happy. I like the direction we're moving. It's just one game at a time, and that was very good against a ranked team. Minnesota is very good. So, with that being said, now Michigan's next game is Saturday on Halloween against the in-state rival Michigan State. And Michigan's 25-point favorites, I believe, right now, currently as we're speaking. So, this should be a game that I should see Michigan winning with no problems. Michigan State has a new coach. And Mel Tucker, that actually just lost to Rutgers at home. Rutgers' first Big Ten win in 3 years. Also, quickly. Penn State lost on the road to a young, up-and-coming good Indiana team who has a good quarterback in Michael Penix Jr. So Michigan has some wiggle room, but they need to continue to play and continue to get better because Ohio State is still at the top of the throne as they dismantled Nebraska 52-17, and the game wasn't even close. So if Michigan wants to have a chance of beating Ohio State, which I think is the pinnacle of the season, have to get a lot better because they are very talented. And I watched that game, and they made it look too easy. But overall, happy with this game. Joe will continue to improve, continue to get better, and hopefully Harbaugh trusts him to pass the ball more. But a little bit of balance. Josh Gaddis has to have a little more influence. But Don Brown, for me, will be the important guy this season coming up and developing these young guys on defense and getting better. And the leadership of Aiden Hutchinson and Kwity Paye and the step up of Michael Barrett, those will be key guys on defense to show some leadership as well. But like I said, I'm happy with this W. Michigan got the W, 1-0, baby. That's all I can say. Keep marching forward. And guess what? It's Beat State Week. Let's get that Paul Bunyan trophy, baby. I'm excited. You know what to do. Leave a comment below. Like this video. Subscribe. And tell a friend to tell a friend. And do not forget to follow me on Twitter. That's at Keeping the Score. Hey, everybody, keep chasing those dreams. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.